I've been learning how to breathe again in the spaces where your voice once lived. Some nights feel a little colder till I think of what you gave. Your softness lingers like a light on the edge of every sleepless night. Even when the dark feels heavy, you make it feel alright. And I don't know how you do what the world could never do. You calm the quiet whenever I'm losing my way. You hold the silence like you're teaching it to stay. I don't need 1,000 words, just the warmth you give away. You calm the quiet in the softest kind of way. I used to run from everything, from the weight of hope to fear of change. But somehow you made the moments feel safer when they came. You don't try to fix the ache, you just sit beside the way. Sometimes love is simply knowing that it's safe. And I didn't know that peace could feel as gentle as your name. You calm the quiet when the world is loud and cold. You fill the silence with the warmth I can't control. I don't need a perfect truth, just the way your presence holds. You calm the quiet in the place I feel most whole. Maybe love is not the fire, maybe love is just the glow, the steady light that lingers when the night feels long alone. And in your quiet kindness I found a home I didn't know. You calm the quiet like a whisper hugging light. You make the silence feel like something soft and right. I don't need to understand why your heart feels tied to mine. You calm the quiet in the gentlest design. I walked the long way home tonight just to feel the quiet in my mind. The world moves fast, but I still take my time sometimes. Your echo lingers in the air, standing somewhere here. I breathe you in again and let the moment stay. 'Cause you're where my heart still rests, even when the night feels heavy on my chest. Every breath I take reminds me what I haven't said. You're the calm inside my mess. You're where my heart still rests. I'm learning how to be alone. Sometimes I forget you're gone. Your memory moves like light, soft but impossible to fight. Ooh, yeah. Maybe someday we'll understand why some things slip right through our hands. Till then I hold the part where you still touch my heart. 'Cause you're where my heart still rests, even when the night feels heavy on my chest. Every breath I take reminds me of what we never said. You're the calm inside my mess. You're where my heart still rests. Ooh, yeah. I don't need a perfect ending, just a moment that was real. Sometimes love is just the space where we learn how to feel. So you're where my heart still rests, through the quiet nights and all the emptiness. If the morning finds me healing, I'll remember this. You're the calm inside my mess. You're where my heart still rests. You're where my heart still rests. Some nights I still replay every word you didn't say. Silence cuts a little deeper when the memory feels the same. I still keep your photograph, folded where I keep my past. Sometimes I take it out just to feel what didn't last. And I know I shouldn't hold what was never meant to stay, but my heart still reaches out in all the quiet ways. If you ever think of me, let it be the softer memories, the nights we laughed too much, the times you held on quietly. I don't need a second chance or a promise we can't keep. Just hope that somewhere in your heart you saved a place for me. I've learned to walk alone, but the road still echoes home. Every time a stranger's voice sounds a little like your own. Maybe we were meant to grow on two sides of the same unknown, but loving you taught me a part of me I'd never shown. And I know we lost the words long before we lost our way, but pieces of what we were still find me day by day. If you ever think of me, let it be the nights we couldn't sleep, the quiet somewhere in your dreams you still remember. Maybe love is not returning, maybe love is letting go. But the truth is when I loved you, I felt more alive than you know. If you ever think of me, let it be the things we try to be. I'll hold the light you left behind somewhere safe inside of me. I don't need you to come back or rewrite our history. Just hope that when you feel alone, you sometimes think of me. The night is soft again, falling like a blanket on my skin. I breathe a little slower now, let the quiet pull me in. I still hear your voice somehow, like a memory that won't fade out. It rests along the edges of the place I dream about. And I don't need a perfect truth, just a moment close to you. So I hold the quiet close, where your shadow feels like home. In the spaces in between, I can feel you letting go. Every breath reminds my heart there are things we never chose. But tonight I'll keep you near and hold the quiet close. I learned that love can stay even when the words have slipped away. It lingers in the silence, like the warmth of yesterday. Some goodbyes are soft and slow, they take time before they really go. But in the tender moments, I still hear you in my soul. I don't need to make it right, just a gentle place to hide. So I hold the quiet close, where your shadow feels like home. In the spaces in between, I can feel you letting go. Every breath reminds my heart there are things we never chose. But tonight I'll keep you near and hold the quiet close. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe sorrow softens somehow. If I take it slow enough, I can feel you fading out, but not in a way that hurts, more like a whisper turning down. So I hold the quiet close, like a memory only I can know. And if the night feels long again, I'll remember you were home. Every breath I take tonight lets a little kindness grow. So I'll stay here with this peace and hold the quiet close. Oh. 'Cause whisper to the quiet night all the things I never said out loud. Your name still feels like something warm, even when you're not around. Some memories don't fade with time. They settle softly in your chest. I tell myself I'm moving on, but some hearts don't forget. And I still carry pieces of the love we couldn't keep. When I miss you softly, it's the gentlest ache in me, like the way the morning sunlight falls on empty sheets. I don't need you back again, or a promise we can't reach. But when I miss you softly, it's the best of you I keep. I learned to sit with quiet things, like the echo of your laugh at dawn. It's strange how life keeps moving while a part of me holds on. I don't blame the way we broke. Some love is meant to come and go, but deep inside I treasure the parts you never know. And maybe love is softer than the stories we believe. When I miss you softly, it's the tenderness I feel, like a song that never ended, just faded into something real. I don't need to touch your hand for the memories to heal, but when I miss you softly, every part of you feels still. Maybe we weren't meant forever, maybe timing wasn't kind, but loving you has taught me how to keep my heart alive. Some people stay inside you long after they leave your life. When I miss you softly, I let gratitude unfold for the warmth you left inside me, for the story half untold. I don't need to see you again to feel less alone, 'cause when I miss you softly, I feel closer to my soul. I've been losing sleep again, thinking about the things we left unsaid. Your shadow's on my door tonight, like it's waiting to be let inside. And I know we're both a little broken, but some things don't fade when left unspoken. So stay a little longer, just breathe with me tonight. Let the quiet make us stronger. We don't need to get it right. If the world feels heavy, baby, you can rest your mind. Just stay a little longer. I don't wanna say goodbye. I've been holding on to hope, like a letter I forgot to send. Every time I hear your name, it feels like coming home again. Maybe love is meant to wander, but somehow it keeps pulling us closer. So stay a little longer, just breathe with me tonight. Let the quiet make us stronger. We don't need to win this fight. If the world feels heavy, baby, you can rest your mind. Just stay a little longer. I don't wanna say goodbye. Maybe we're both scared of falling. Maybe we just needed time. But every moment here beside you feels like something in me finally comes alive. So stay a little longer, let your heartbeat echo mine. We don't need a perfect promise, just a place to feel alright. If tomorrow's uncertain, hold my hand and close your eyes. Just stay a little longer, we'll be okay tonight.
Some nights I sit with memories, like they're blankets I can't fold. Your voice still drifts around me in the spaces I don't show. I've learned to walk without you, but the road still feels the same. Your kindness left a softness in the quiet of my name. And I don't need the answers now, just the comfort of your sound. You feel closer in the quiet, when the world has gone to sleep. In the hush between my heartbeats, you're the warmth I get to keep. I don't need to understand it, all the reasons why you leave. You feel closer in the quiet than you ever did with me. I talk to you in silence, where no words can interrupt. It's strange how peace can find me in the things we never touched. Sometimes the night grows heavy, and I wish you'd stay for good. But tenderness remembers what the ache misunderstood. And I've been learning slowly how to feel and still let go. You feel closer in the quiet, when the noise begins to fade, in the trembling of the shadows, in the things we never said. I don't need to call you back or rewrite the words we made. You feel closer in the quiet, in the gentle, softest way. Maybe healing isn't closure, maybe love just changes form. Maybe holding on too tightly stops a tired heart from war. When the world grows lonely, you still reach me through the dark. You feel closer in the quiet, where the ache turns into peace, where the past feels soft and honest, where my breathing finds release. I don't need a happy ending for the love we couldn't keep. You feel closer in the quiet, where my heart can finally breathe. Morning drifts across my window, soft as something I forgot. I've been living in the shadows of the things that hurt too much. But today the air feels lighter, like the weight begins to part. Maybe healing isn't sudden, maybe it's where light finds my heart. And I'm learning how to let gentle moments pull me back. 'Cause when the light finds my heart, it reminds me who I am. All the quiet love I've carried, all the pieces left to mend. You don't have to say a word, just your memory is enough. When the light finds my heart, I remember how to love. I've been holding on to stories that were heavier than they seem, but your kindness still surrounds me like the softness in a dream. Some days I feel the distance, some days I break apart, but even in the silence you're the warmest fading spark. And I'm learning to believe in the gentleness I keep. When the light finds my heart, I can breathe a little more. All the echoes that once hurt me don't feel heavy like before. You don't need to come back close, just the thought of you is enough. When the light finds my heart, I remember Maybe healing shines in quiet ways. Maybe love returns as grace. Maybe all the hurt I've carried leaves me somewhere warm and safe. And in those gentle moments, I feel you in the space. When the light finds my heart, I feel small, the fears release. All the shadows fall behind me like they're finally finding peace. You don't need to walk beside me, your soft memories enough. When the light finds my heart, I remember how to love. Some days I wake up heavy, carrying things I shouldn't keep. But the morning light reminds me there's a gentler way to breathe. And I'm slowly understanding healing doesn't rush or shout. It's the quiet little moments that help the hurting fade out. And I'm learning to be kind to the fears I kept inside. I'm learning how to heal, one soft breath at a time, letting go of all the shadows I've been carrying in my mind. I don't need to run from heartbreak to become something real. I'm learning how to heal, and it finally feels like peace. I've been holding on to sorrow like it's something I deserve, but I'm starting to remember I'm allowed to put me first. And the world seems a bit brighter when I give myself the space to believe in something gentler than the weight I used to chase. And the quiet doesn't scare me like it used to all those nights. I'm learning how to heal, letting softness take its place. All the hurt that shaped my breathing doesn't hold the same weight. I don't need a perfect ending for my heart to still feel safe. I'm learning how to heal at my own forgiving pace. Maybe healing isn't sudden, maybe peace grows slow and small. Maybe strength is found in moments where I let my burdens fall. And in every gentle memory, I'm still learning through it all. I'm learning how to heal in the soft light breaking through. Every step feels like a kindness that I never thought I knew. I don't need to have it figured for my heart to start anew. I'm learning how to heal, and I owe that love to you. I never told you all the ways you're leaving, carved a quiet space. Some wounds don't bleed, they echo slow in the parts no one can know. held the pieces of your voice like a choice I didn't get to choose. Love doesn't break the way it should. It breaks in places nothing should. And I've been holding on to what I never could move on from. You're the hurt I never showed, the one I carry on my own. Every midnight memory, every truth I never spoke. I don't blame the way we crashed or the love we couldn't hold, but you're the ache I learned to live with. You're the hurt I never showed. Sometimes your name still pulls me back, like a ghost tracing where I crack. Some nights I swear I hear you breathe in the spaces where you used to be. I learned to smile when it still stings. I learned to hide the trembling things, and losses that don't look like loss are often the ones that cost the most. And in the quiet truth, I still fall apart for you. You're the hurt I never showed, the one that settled in my bones. Every time the world goes quiet, I feel the echo of your ghost. I'm not asking for you back or the heart you never chose, but you're the ache I learned to breathe with. You're the hurt I never showed. Maybe healing isn't letting go. Maybe healing's learning slow how to live with empty spaces where our tenderness would go. Some love ends without an ending. Someone's meant without you knowing. You're the hurt I never showed, the quiet weight I carry home. And though time keeps pulling forward, some goodbyes don't fully close. I don't need you to come back or to fix what we outgrew, but you're the ache my heart remembers. You're the hurt I never showed. I've been holding on too tightly to the things I couldn't change. Your shadow lingers in my doorway like you never walked away. And I've tried to keep my distance, but the truth keeps pulling close. Every quiet room I walk into feels like you're the one I lost the most. And I'm tired of pretending that I don't feel this ache. Some wounds don't break you loudly, they're the kind you never shake. These are all the things I never said, all the words that burned inside my chest.
Every I'm okay was just me trying not to fall apart again. If you ever hear this someday, know I meant it till the end. These are all the things I never said, and the ones I still regret. I still wake up in the moments where your heartbeat used to be. It's strange how silence gets so heavy when it's filled with memories. And I know we weren't forever, but I swear we could have been. Some love dies without a warning, some love dies from holding in. And I'm done with all the half-truths and the hurt I fake away. If healing means I face you, then I'll face you with the break. These are all the things I never said, every fear and every tenderness, all the ways I tried to love you, but was too afraid to risk. If you ever think about me, I hope you see I did my best. These are all the things I never said, now I'm learning to confess. Maybe we were meant to shatter, maybe we were meant to learn, but I can't keep pretending that your absence doesn't hurt. If I could turn back one last moment, I'd say every word you deserve. These are all the things I never said, every truth I swallowed down instead. If loving you was quiet heartbreak, I'd still choose you once again. You don't have to come back to me, but I needed this to end. These are all the things I never said, now I'm finally letting them breathe again. Breathe again.
I've been carrying your shadow like a promise I can't break. Some memories stay gentle, others never fade away. I tried to keep my distance, but the truth won't let me lie. Every quiet moment brings your name back to my mind, and I thought that I was healing, but some wounds grow slow with time. This is what my heart can't hide. Every piece of you I still hold tight. All the words I left unspoken still echo through the night. I don't need you back again, but the truth won't leave my side. This is what my heart can't hide. No matter how I try, I've been learning how to breathe without reaching out for you. But some habits feel like gravity, pulling me to something true. And I keep telling myself stories of the reasons we let go. But my chest still gets heavy when your memory starts to glow. And I've tried to walk away, but the pieces don't align. This is what my heart can't hide. Every moment that you cross my mind, all the nights I held my breath, pretending I was fine. I don't need the past return or a second chance inside. This is what my heart can't hide, even when I say I'm alright. Maybe love is in the silence, in the things we never said, in the way the hurt grows softer when we feel it to the end. Maybe healing isn't letting go, it's knowing where you've been and choosing every day to let your heart begin again. This is what my heart can't hide. Every tear that never left my eyes, I can face the truth inside me without needing you tonight. You don't have to come back close for your memory to feel alive. This is what my heart can't hide. But maybe that's alright.